Hey friends, welcome back. This is date 6. Play with me, fun and adventure. How about it?
Let's be honest. Is anything fun anymore? It is February in Chicagoland. We haven't seen the sun in it's been a long time. It's cold. We've been wearing masks for nearly a year now. We've been isolated. Is anything fun anymore?
Yeah, point made. So, so there's an important role that we play for one another in inviting each other out of the doldrums, out of the winter chill, etc. And I think the words from Song of Solomon really can get us there. There's this invitation: "Arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come away. For behold, the winter is past, and the rain is over and gone. The flowers appear on the earth, and the time of singing is come. And the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree ripens its figs, and the vines are in blossom, and they give forth fragrance. Arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come away." Does that do anything for you?
Yes. Spring is coming. Eventually there'll be flowers again.
Eventually it'll get here. Yeah. And maybe we could add to that from Nehemiah 8:10. "Go and enjoy choice food and sweet drinks, and send some of those to those who have nothing prepared. This day is holy to our Lord, and do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength." The joy of the Lord is your strength. Remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think one of the interesting things from this chapter as I was reading through it was just the sense that playfulness is as necessary a quality as fidelity to keep your relationship vital and thriving. That was kind of surprising for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a really big deal. Yeah. And yet at the same time, fun is like the first thing to go, and it's the last thing to get done on the to-do list.
Yeah. And I think sometimes when I think of fun, I make it too big. There's this pressure to have some kind of big fun, to go zip lining, to go on some tropical trip somewhere warm, to really make fun big and extravagant and expensive.
Yeah, and sometimes we save up our fun for much later until things like we have enough money to do the big destination vacation, or until after the kids are out of the house, or after we retire. But this really is pointing us toward finding the fun in our everyday rhythms together.
Right. It also acknowledges well that people have fun in different ways. We have fun in different ways, and I
For
know
sure.
all of you have fun in different ways, and it's okay to find fun and adventure apart, but I think it's also really important to come back together at the end.
Yeah, there's this art of coming back together and sharing about the fun that you've been having apart from one another. But then when you share about it, becomes a really special way of bonding. So, yeah.
So, just to be honest, this is actually probably the hardest chapter for Carl and I specifically. We're really good at conflict resolution. We're really good about talking about finances. We're really good at all of those conversations. But we're both oldest children. Fun does not come naturally to us. And we're old souls. Carl drove a PT Cruiser for 8 years, guys. We are
I
just...
had a Buick before that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
We have 4 kids. Carl leads a large church. There is a lot of responsibility in our lives, and our jobs require us to be the adult in the room. We're always the adults in the room. That's our job. Also, just naturally, we're not thrill seekers or risk takers. So, if you were to look up fun and adventure in the dictionary, you don't see these faces. You look up responsibility. That's where we are.
For sure. There we go. We know, though, that you guys are fun. We hang out with fun friends. But we struggle to get time and task oriented. And in order to find some fun, we have to kind of carve out and set aside time where we are not so time bound and where we're not so schedule oriented. And we've developed this mantra of drive somewhere and climb on rocks. And that could be anything from just a short half day or day trip to a more extended road trip. We can go near or far, and it's just a really sweet way for our family to get into creation and find beauty. And we love doing that together. It's really, really wonderful. But if you know us, you also know that we are awkward and uncoordinated and unathletic.
Yes.
This goes for us as well as our progeny. And so falling down is very much a part of the hiking and walking thing wherever we go. And so it becomes really important for us to be ready to pick one another up. And I think Ecclesiastes speaks to that well.
Yep. Ecclesiastes 4:9 says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken." And it's true that we do fall down while out hiking on rocks. And that physical fall it's embarrassing, right? Like as an adult to fall down, like it's just embarrassing and you hurt your pride. But there are plenty of other falls in life where we need the other person to help pick us up. It can be just a flub at work, or something in parenting where you're just like, well, that just didn't work. That really failed. And it's just so wonderful to have someone who can not just help you stand back up and get back on your feet and go on the right track, but to laugh a little bit, right? Like to turn something that is embarrassing and wounds your pride into something that you can laugh together over, right? That's to bring some lightness to tough situations.
For sure. Yeah. So enjoy this date. Pick one another up when you fall, regardless of what kind of falls we're talking about, and land the plane on this date with this commitment to making play a part of your daily life together. Enjoy, guys. Peace.
Peace.